Roses are red, violets are blue. We're having sex tonight because I'm stronger than you. What's going on, guys? My name is Pone. Playing some more Titanfall. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. I'm going to jump out of this because I don't care. And there we go. We're playing a little bit of attrition. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's basically Titanfall's team deathmatch. As you can see down below in the bottom right corner, we've got the Longbow DMR sniper equipped. I got the 4.5 times scope and extended mags on it. So you can see I have 12 rounds in the bottom right. I've got the auto pistol. I don't know. It doesn't seem very, very strong against players. It seems like you have to hit like 15 of the 20 shots to kill a guy. So it's not very, very potent, but it's kind of cool to use. So for now, I kind of want to talk about a few things on this video. Boom, shakalaka headshot. I want to talk about the importance of the AI in the game. I see a lot of bad people on Twitter mouthing in the game. They're like, "Oh, this game sucks," and blah blah blah. And I've got a video coming up later on tonight about the whole hype of Titanfall, what I think about it, will it succeed, what's its future like. That'll be a really, really interesting video I'll put up tonight. But for now, I kind of need to educate people on a few things, and I thought, what better than to do it on the AI? I see a lot of commentators bad-mouthing the AI. They don't even fight back. They've never killed me. They're stupid. They eat Pop-Tarts with their butt. They're like freaking out, just dishing on them. They're AI. And I need to tell people, with Titanfall, their aim was to implement single-player aspects into the multiplayer. And at first, I'm kind of like, that's back-asswards. Why try to put single-player stuff into multiplayer? Multiplayer is awesome, and to me, it's better than single-player. That's like introducing jerking off to sex. It's like, what? It's a step backwards. Why are we doing this? But the more I played the game, the more I understood what they were doing, and I don't think they had an easy way of explaining it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to break it down in the fashion that I know how to. But before we do that, let's take a moment of silence and bow our heads to this awesome little streak. Look at that pone. Go on, baby girl. Anyways, oh god. So let's just talk about this real quick. The way that I want to explain things is the AI. They are stupid. They definitely eat crayons. But I think it's okay. People are like, "Oh no, we want them to fight back," and I'm like, "No, I don't want that." They have more dangers than people give them credit for, and I'm going to explain that in this video. Now, with the AI, they're not very strong. They're not really a threat. They're going to shoot at you, maybe land one bullet. It's not that big a deal. They're basically there for farming purposes. That's what I compare it to. If you guys have ever played a game like a MOBA, League of Legends, Dota, anything like that, you know the important parts of farming. As you can see, every time I kill a grunt, I get 1 attrition point. So 1 point towards that 250 to win the game. On top of that, it also knocks, as you see, I just got 4 seconds off. And what that countdown means, what that honestly means, is that when I'm playing the game, you use them for farming purposes. If you've ever played like an MMO, different games have these kinds of things. But you kill these creatures over and over and over again to knock down the time for you to get your Titanfall. So we're going to use League of Legends as an example. In the game, when you farm and you kill the little minions, what it does is it allows you to gain gold to buy items quicker, to get to your goal faster. And that's exactly what happens in Titanfall. You have kind of a time countdown until you get your Titan able to be called in. When you kill minions, it knocks time off of that. So it goes from 4 minutes to 3:30 if you just killed 3 people or something like that. And it kind of breaks down over time. So the person that gets the most grunt kills and the most player kills the quickest gets their streaks first. They get their Titanfall first. Everyone at the end of the day is still going to get their Titanfall. It just matters who gets it first. And that does make a difference. So it's more of a farming thing. AI are there to not only help your points to get you closer to winning the game by, you know, giving your attrition points, but above all, it's knocking time off for you to get your Titanfall. So they have their purpose. They're kind of a distraction, but I think the biggest threat to them is laziness. And I know this sounds weird. You're going to run into a lot more grunts than you will people in this game because it is 6v6. You're going to find a lot of those engagements. What it does is it lets you become more lazy. It makes you think that every time you run into a person, it's probably just going to be a specter or a grunt. At the end of the day, that's a very, very dangerous thing because sooner or later you're going to run into a player and you're going to think it's a grunt, and you're going to underestimate them, and they're going to take you out. So that is one of the big values behind the AI. They might not be the ones killing you directly, but they're going to be responsible for a lot of your deaths. You need to teach yourself that every engagement needs to be the worst possible danger. you need to, every time you see an enemy, you just need to automatically assume that it's actually a player and they're going to fight back, because there's so many times you're going to be shooting at something and you're going to be like, oh, it's just a grunt, they're standing still, they're going to be easy to kill, they're not doing anything. And the moment you underestimate them or a wave of them are coming out, there's going to be a player buried in there somewhere. So you need to treat every situation like it's a 4v4, like you're playing 4 other players. You need to play it like it's a clutch moment and you're doing what you need to do to win. That's exactly what you have to do. And I think that's what's really going to separate the good players from the bad, is you need to treat every engagement like it's the most dangerous possible outcome. That's what you need to do, because sooner or later they're going to end up catching you out, and you need to treat it like a very, very important. So they may not be responsible for you directly dying or taking damage, but because they're in the mix, they're going to prove to be a good distraction, and that's going to allow the players, like that girl right there. I had no clue what was going on. She was able to lock on with a smart pistol, and that's kind of sad. She just came out there and tore me up. So I wanted to put that out there, just kind of let you guys know that the AI is more important than people give them credit for. Yeah, they don't really fight back so much, but they have a valuable importance in this game. They allow you to farm up and get your Titanfalls faster. They allow you to win games like Team Deathmatch faster, or attrition, excuse me. And they allow for the allow for the lack of spawn trapping. There's so many important parts behind it, and everybody's bad-mouthing them like, oh, they're stupid, they don't shoot back. They're still more valuable than people are giving them credit for. So hopefully you guys have taken some appreciation out of that. There are other things that they've done in this game that are a little bit different. For example, burn cards are one thing that they've done. And they're kind of like buffs, in-game buffs. You can store up to 3 of them to use at any time in any game. And every life you can equip them. Some of them could be where you move faster. Some of them unlock a very, very special sniper. For example, one of them is unlocking the Kraber, which is a bolt-action explosive round, bolt-action freaking awesome sniper. So that too is just kind of like this other little thing that they added in there that's a little bit different from modern shooters. But for now, hopefully I've educated you a little bit more on the importance of the AI, and you learn to understand them a little bit more and their place in this game. So thank you guys for your time. I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button, and I will catch you with another video later on tonight. Stay moist, ladies and gentlemen.